Hey, what's up? All right. Hi, Karen. Mm. Let's see. All right, no problem. Give me a second. Hey, Terry. Hi, donated. All right. Give me a second. All right, so. All right. Let's see. Okay, see that. All right, I'm gonna just go by who did what first. All right, Terry, go ahead and put any questions, and then Carrie, you're after Terry. I mean, Karen, you're after Terry. I'm just going by what I see in my Cash App. That's all. Let's see. Oh, this is Cash App slow. Uh, they're back. All right. Just reconnection issues. All right. All right. Why does he want to talk? But talk, see me in person again. All right. Let's see. So for the person that Terry's inquiring about, why does this person want to talk and see her in person again? Why do they want to do this? 5 cards off the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Death. Okay, could be that type of thing. 7 of Cups. Shit. What the fuck was that? Okay, there it is. 2 of Wands. 9 of Swords. The Fool. They're going to try and see if they can get things off the ground again. Not necessarily closure, but this person with this 10 of Wands at the bottom, they've been feeling a bit overwhelmed when it comes to you. They could be afraid of things ending, or if things have ended between you and this person. It's this thing here, the 7 of Cups and the Death card. To me, it feels like sometimes when people do this, they do it to try and see if they can salvage things, to see if they can head things off in a different direction, because it bothers him that things may be the way that they are between the two of you if things are bad, or they want to see if they can get things off the ground, whether or not things have ended or if the two of you are okay. Let's see here. As well as, like, this is him putting forth effort into the situation. Yeah, the Hierophant. He calls himself trying to, like, do the right thing and be traditional. Overall, like, his reasons behind it. He's trying to see if he can get this, like, trying to get it off the ground. Trying to do the right thing, as well as trying to see if he can save things if the two of you are kind of done with or heading towards that. Yeah. So sorry about how I worded the first question. You're fine. Reps, initial. I don't know what you mean by that one. But what good luck do I have coming up in my career? Alright. I'm just not sure if he's worth it. I'd go back. Would that be a mistake? Like if I were good. I would say this much: if he wasn't acting the best way, then I would leave things, let it be. I don't know. That's just me putting in my 2 cents and my bias because it's like this. Like honestly, at this point, it's like if they were gonna things were gonna work out, or if he was trying to, then you would have seen it. Otherwise than that, if they kept fucking up every chance that they got, I wouldn't necessarily give them another chance. You know, I can pull a card. If Terry goes back, would it be a mistake if she goes back? Would it be a mistake if she goes back one card? 1, 2, 3. The Magician. Not necessarily. I mean, there's a chance of getting what you want, like manifesting what you want here. However, I mean, it depends on what happened. Like, if they were kind of like a shithead, I wouldn't necessarily give a shit person another chance. But that's just me. But yeah. And then, what good luck do you have coming up in your career? Alright, give me a second. Also, there's this. But that's what I get for this one. So, what good luck does Terry have coming up in her career? What good luck does she have coming up in her career? I have cards off the top, please. 1, 2, 3. I have cards off the top. What good luck does she have coming up in her career? 1, 2, 3. Ace of Cups. 6 of Wands. So there could be a brand new opportunity that comes to you out of no place. Could be handed to you by someone that's probably like well known or popular, or you gain a lot of notoriety and success off of it. Death, yeah. Oh, I see here. 3 of Wands can talk about travel coming up here. However, 3 of Wands is sometimes somebody watching you. So you could also come in contact with someone that could be from overseas and whatnot that's been maybe looking for other talent. The Tower and the Death card speak of a lot of transformation. Let's see here. Tell me about this. Also, 10 of Pentacles is here at the bottom. So you could have something coming into where you're able to make this career successful long term, where you get a lot of money, or you have a lot of money coming to you. Tell me about the 3 of Wands, please. 10 of Wands. Tell me about 10 of Wands here. Oh, I see. There's been somebody that's been looking for something when it comes to your career here, and it's like when they find you, that search is over and they start feeling so overwhelmed. Tell me about the Death card, please. 1, 2, 3. King of Cups. This speaks of a Scorpio, potentially. Well, tell me about this King of Cups, please. 1, 2. 7 of Swords. Oh, I see here. There's been a specific male that's been like very shady towards you. That gets put to an end. So overall, you have some new opportunities coming towards you for success, as well as other people that may be like well known in the industry, kind of like you know, picking you out. And these opportunities come out of no place. As well as like if there's been somebody that's been bothering you, like, and I remember you telling me about a few couple people that have been doing that. One person in particular, that's not going to end well for them. Like, that's going to stop. That's what I see. I'm gonna get rid of these because the cards. But that's what I see. All right, Karen, go ahead and put any questions. All right. Great. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good night. You too. All right. All right. All right. Hey, Steven. He just donated for 5. All right. Good night. Yeah, I just did now. Give me a second. I was in La La Land ignoring myself. All right, Steven, you'll be after Karen. All right. What is coming up in the future for me and what does Spirit want me to know? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to switch decks. Spirit, so, okay. Alright. Spirit gets answers. Give me 5 cards off the top, 5 cards off the top. What is coming up in the future for Karen? What's coming up in the future for her? 5 cards at the top. What's coming up in the future for her? 1, 2, 3. 2 of Swords. Okay. You're going to be like rejecting or saying no to something. Or saying no more to something. Death. 2 of Cups. The Chariot. Queen of Wands. Two of Swords and Death. This is like saying no to something and cutting something off. It may have to do with a particular connection here. Like there's a thing here of you saying no and really standing in your power here. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. Tell me about this, please. 1, 2, 3. King of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe when it comes to like an earth sign or something. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. 1, 2. The Sun. Then what's Two of Swords and Death talking about? What's Two of Swords talking about? 1, 2. Stand or max. I'm getting down to the bottom of it. Six of Swords. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I see. All right, it's not that. It's like maybe something that you were kind of against, you decided to kind of move forward with after all. Could be with someone here with the King of Pentacles and the Sun card that seems stable and makes you happy. So that's potentially saying like you ultimately being able to move forward after maybe a time of indecision here. And you're coming up as this Queen of Wands, so maybe you're feeling more confident within yourself. But let me see, what's this all actually about? 3 cards at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, the Emperor. Okay, so now I'm wrong. Oh, I see here. It's you leaving something behind. Okay. So then that still stands. Now I just got confused. All right. 5 of Cups. No, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, the Emperor. This is disappointment over like in defeat over some sort of manipulation, some sort of conflict here dealing with a male. And it may be dealing with one in particular here where you decide to kind of move on and stand in your power about this individual. Is this about Sam? 1 card. Is this about him? 1 card. 1, 2, 3. The Fool, potentially. This talks about freeing yourself. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is it? 1, 2, 3. Seven of Wands is a no. It could just be you like rejecting somebody or whatnot. Let me go over this again because now I'm just confused. Ugh. Can you guys please speak English next time? Don't confuse me. Again, what? Okay, what were you guys showing me? What were you guys showing me here? 5 cards at the top, please. 5 cards off the top. 1. Hierophant. The Chariot. Death. Sam is an earth sign, so this would be him. Left max with sample. Alright. 2 more cards off the top, please. 1, 2, 3. 2 more cards. What are you guys showing me? Page of Pentacles, the Emperor. Then who's the Aries? Or Cancer. Why is death here? Why is death here? 1, 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. What? Okay. This could just be talking about like moving forward in a commitment here and maybe accepting like some sort of offer here from a particular male. And with the Death and the 7 of Pentacles, because death talks about transformation, like changing things in terms of investments. Alright, I really do not know what the hell they're talking about. Okay. Well, I'm going to just ask it again and just see what comes up. Or maybe it's just literally the deck. Max is a Leo. Okay. All right, again, what's coming up for Karen in her future? What's coming up for her in her future? 5 cards at the top, please. 1, 2. Shit. Stop fucking doing that. What's coming up for her in her future? 5 cards at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Justice, 8 of Cups. Okay. Now it's more sort of a simplified version. Max is coming up, or Max or whomever else is coming up as 7 of Swords, and then Sam's coming up as his 9 of Cups. There's a thing here of like having wish fulfillment with Sam, but rejecting, I guess, his other individual because they may try to do something that they shouldn't. And there's a whole thing of like really blocking this individual out and setting things straight and setting them on their way here with his 8 of Cups. Tell me about 7 of Swords, please. 1, 2, 3. 4 of Wands, I see. Tell me about 7 of Swords. 1, 2 more. 1, 2. 2 of Cups. It's like, intuitively, it's like somebody seeing that you're happy in a commitment here, and this this could just mean this person potentially trying to come back and do something. Yeah, like them maybe trying to offer you something here with this 9 of Cups and you saying no to it. What else here? 2 cards at the top here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Oh, I see here. Tell me about 7 of Pentacles, please. 1, 2. Yeah, 9 of Swords. It's something that could potentially cause you some anxiety here, because it's like you already have somebody giving you stability when another person kind of like rushes in. And there may be thoughts creeping up about maybe reinvesting in this person, or how you invested in someone that was like very closed off and selfish. So basically it's just kind of like a warning of that individual potentially trying to come back around, and for you to really just reject this person. I'm really trying so hard to leave Max in that. I mean, you should already have blocked this person out. They cheated. It was somebody else. I thought about cheating with Matt. Why? No, I'm not even going to ask. What does Spirit want me to know? Alright, Spirit, so... his family won't let me, will let them go, like block them off? It's really not that hard to like get people to stop contacting you. Block them off and let them be that. Any further contact is harassment. You can go to the police about it. Voila. Alright, so Spirit, so what do order the Spirit? What do you want Karen to know? What do you want her to know? 5 cards at the top, please. 1. 3 of Pentacles. What else? Right on the cards at the top. What do you want her to know? 1, 2, 3. King of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. King of Wands. The Tower. 9 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Tower, please. 1, 2, 3. 4 of Wands. Okay. Okay, so what do they want you to know? Okay, so basically this is the Temperance card that talks about being able to do things in moderation, but also like balancing. It's more so a little bit like the last thing that the question I just did like a minute ago. They want you to focus on what's giving you the most right now, this Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, and they want you to focus on building it because you'll be stable and not so much, I guess, this fire sign here. And they're also, again, like there's a bit of a warning, like this person may be trying to make their presence known unexpectedly because he may see that right now you're building with somebody else and that you're happy. And they really want you to balance yourself out here and your thoughts out here and be very reserved and think about things logically and objectively. That way this individual can definitely like leave you alone. That's what they want you to know. Same parts again, somewhat. I didn't. I choose to be loyal to Sam. I get it, but like his family won't leave you alone, and he supposedly has like a fiance or something like that. Those aren't the people like afterwards. I'm sorry, but those aren't the people I'd ever wanna. Nah. He has a whole other woman that he's living with. Exactly. So like I would leave the entire situation alone and block everybody. You have a new relationship. You should be and like you said, like he basically makes you happy. He does whatever. I would focus on the healthier option, which would be Sam, rather than somebody that's trying to actively cheat and a family that doesn't respect the fact that you're gone and may support their behavior. So yeah, but that's what I got. Steven, go ahead with any questions. Fuck it, I'm just letting these come off tonight. Oof. He chose to walk away when I fought. Exactly. So don't give him the time or the energy. All right. You know, I'm gonna say, all right, no problem. Feels like heavy energy here. Probably. Give me a second. Those long nails that I have, they're pretty as hell, but I was like, all right, it's a nuisance. Just wanted to try them out. Long nails are not for me, and I accept that. Mainly because I have to type. There we go. That is better. All right. All right. I didn't half on. All right, no problem. Give me a second. Because somebody did complain about Cashapp having an issue. Alright. Alright. Now I'm gonna say you'll be after Steven. Alright. See, I can better write. Yep. Okay, good. He's been trying to get me for years, and finally he does this to hurt me. Like, how does that make sense? there's actually a thing behind that. There's a thing behind that. So like, and it's always been a thing here. They tell you when it comes to the man that's been trying to get you for years, don't ever go with him. And that's how a lot of guys are. Like, they'll want you, and then as soon as they have you, that's it. And that's because they get comfortable. They're like, well, I got what I wanted, so, you know, like, what's the point type of thing. Instead of keeping things up. That's the nature of the beast when it comes to dudes. Unfortunately. But yeah. Alright, so Steven, how does David feel about me tonight? I'm being friendly. Leo left today and took his sweet time acting like he owns the place. I think I told you before to beat his ass, but then, yeah. Alright. I have to make sure I take these off tonight before I cut myself when I go to sleep. Alright, let's see. Karen, thank you. You're welcome. Spirit stuff for Steven. How does David feel about Steven tonight? How does David feel about Steven tonight? 5 cards over the top. How does he feel about him currently? 1, 2, 3. 3 of Swords. The Fool. 7 of Cups. The Moon. The World. I see. How does he feel towards you tonight? So he still feels like there's still this rift between the two of you, and he's in his head about it and anxious because he wants things to kind of be like over and done with, where you guys move past the issue, you know, and have a new beginning. And with the Fool card, oh, I see here. Yeah, because like this person, they were being ridiculous towards you, and now like there's hurt on both sides about it. Or maybe like you no longer feel like hurt about it, but maybe he does. However that goes. Excuse me. Tell me about the Fool, please. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Cups, yeah. By like a third party here, but maybe like wanting to initiate like some sort of reconciliation. Take my cards off the top. How else does he feel about it? 1, 2. 4 of Wands, High Priestess, 6 of Pentacles. In a sense, he may feel like you're pissed off, but in reality, you're really just keeping to yourself, and he's wanting to balance things out here, and wanting things to be stable again. So how does he feel about you tonight? Like, basically, he's like, there's this tension, and there's a whole thing of wanting to move past it. Not to make himself comfortable, but like in the sense of like wanting things to maybe go back to normal type of thing, which is good. So yeah. What's your second one? I can type a bit better, so that's good. Give me a second. How does he feel about Leandro now? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch this out. Where was that? There it is. right. 5 cards off the top, please. 5 cards off the top. How does David feel about Leandra now? How does he feel about Leandra now? 5 cards off the top, please. 1, 2, 3. 9 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Judgment. 10 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Tell me about Judgment, please. 1. Like the same like last night. It's like this, like when it, in a sense, it's like he's this person's, David's this person's lapdog, and like there's a whole thing. 10 of Wands is 5 of Cups. The same thing repeats. Like he feels overwhelmed and a bit burdened when it comes to this person, but at the same time, 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, it's like this individual makes him happy and provides like a bit of wish fulfillment here. Like he feels like Leandro to a certain extent kind of like cheers him on. But also because of Leandro, like David acts like this shiesty ass person here because of Leandro's decisions and I guess things that he declares or reflects back on. 3 cards on the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Those cards are not working with you today. They are. It was more so of this. I had to cut these down. Mind you, if one thing is a bit off about me, I won't be able to read well, depending, as well as it depends on my mood. It shifts ever so often. Ace of Cups. It's also like this. He also feels as if it's like this. Ace of Cups is more so of acceptance. It's love, it's acceptance, it's a lot of reciprocity, receptivity, a receptiveness type of thing, whatever word. And because of that, like they have this connection here, or he feels this connection. So how does he feel about Leandro? The same thing like last night. If I was on last night, I think I was. Like, even though he's overwhelming to deal with and a bit and kind of a burden, like this person makes him feel accepted and happy and loved, I guess, to a certain extent. Excuse me. So that's always nice. But yeah. What's your third one? As well as, let me go ahead and update this a little. Why did I get rid of that? Alright, there. Alright, well, things improved with me and David this week. Alright. So 5 cards at the top, please. 5 cards at the top. Will things improve between Stephen and David this week? Will things improve this week between these two? 5 cards at the top. 1, 2, 3. Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the World, Ten of Wands, Five of Cups. It's possible, like, this stress and the disappointment gets left behind. But maybe for some time here, the two of you may be in your heads, but at least you'll be the independent person. But let's see, will things actually improve between them this week? One card, tell me, will they? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Knight of Cups is a yes. So there is that high potential of it, like either an apology being made or an olive branch being extended, or people being a bit more open and receptive to the other person. So this is telling me a yes for right now. What's your fourth one? Also, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. All right, I am back. Oh man. Yep, that's it. That's the stuff. All right. But what's your fourth one? Unless you're already like typing it. How can I improve this situation? By moving out, being on your own. But then again, I remember that one thing you told me. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Spirit, so how can Steven improve this situation? How can he improve this situation? How can he improve? 5 cards at the top. How can he improve it? 1, 2, 3. Ace of Wands, King of Swords, 6 of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Cups is asking you to be a bit more understanding, because, like, I mean, you already know that you're dealing with someone. I see. You already know that you're dealing with someone that's immature, especially emotionally. But you're gonna also kind of have to look at David like he's a kid, because mentally that's where he's at. Especially here with the 6 of Cups. Like, 6 of Cups is children, so childish behavior. Like, I mean, and you did pretty good in this situation. I don't think you expressed to me about you blowing up on any of these people and getting physical and doing whatever else, even though it's justifiable. But you kept a level head for the most part. So, of course, like, you know, keep doing it. Don't get too riled up, and being more objective about things. Yeah, tell me about 6 of Cups, please. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because you're dealing with a hurt individual here. Anything else that he can do to improve things? Well, tell me more about Ace of Wands too. 1, 2, 3. Queen of Cups. Yeah, because that's like being very dramatic. Okay, but anything else that he can do? 5, flip me 3 cards off the top. Please remember 2 more cards. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Cups. The World. 10 of Wands. Wait, let me make sure. Tell me about the World. 1, 2, 3. 8 of Swords. Eventually, I guess at some point we'll leave this behind, because all it's going to do is like give you more anxiety, and you're dealing with somebody that's already stressed out as well. Like, of course, like, try to be friendly, but at the same time, you already know, like, you're going to have to, like, kind of, like, leave this behind, especially physically. Excuse me, but keep a level head here, and I'm not saying, like, talk to him and treat him like he's a kid, like, this is what I mean, but, like, realize that you're dealing with someone that's immature and is a kid for, like, whatever reasons. But that's what you can do. It's not like they're telling you to go out of your way and continue to talk to this person and do whatever. So that's like that. What's your last one? What will happen if I stay at home more and act more loving and kind? Okay. Let's see here. Spirit, so what will happen if Steven stays home more and acts more loving and kind? What will happen if he does these things? 5 cards at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Knight of Pentacles and Hangman. 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Emperor. David might get a bit suspicious. Mind you, 5 of Swords can talk about trickery that's in your face. Because, yeah, not because, I'm sorry. Like, he'll kind of deem it a bit suspicious here, even though you're being sincere and very direct about it, and you're just trying to be consistent and be very practical at this point, and maybe like be more giving to somebody that's a bit in between. Tell me about the Emperor, please. 1, 2, 3. 6 of Swords. And he may become a bit more interested in how you're trying to move forward, because now he's coming up as the Emperor, but not necessarily the Emperor that's taking charge. With these two combined, it's more so somebody that's more alert. How else will things go? if he does this recross the top. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups. There could be a new beginning between the two if you hear and be able to heal hurt. If so. So that's what happens if you do those things. But again, he may be a bit suspicious as to like why. I guess you would say like your morale has improved like in there with him. Excuse me. That's what I get. Alright, Namaste, go ahead and put any questions. Fuck. Alright. God bless you. Thank you. What's your zodiac sign? Pisces. But no, I'm gonna say go ahead and put in your stuff. Unless you already are. Okay, we gotta. Ouch, my neck. Not my neck, I'm at my ear. What the fuck is wrong with me? It's crazy. It said I've been getting a lot of Pisces. Yeah. Around me lately. Well, Pisces season did end within like the last 2 weeks, so I mean that could be that. I don't know what to tell you. My daughter is a Pisces too, and she sticks to me like glue. Yeah, she's your little mini you. She's a little mini me. But my Namaste, it's your turn right now. Aw. To be perfectly honest, if I were to have a Pisces, I think I would want it to be a boy, honestly, or a girl. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a Pisces, but I think I would like an Aquarius or maybe a Scorpio or maybe even a Taurus. Well, no, I don't get along with Tauruses like that. I don't know, something that's just not problematic. Well, and honest on how he feels about me. Let me see. All right, take this deck out. All right, so I had an Aquarius fall for me, and that was crazy and toxic. And he still has a lot of issues, but tries to keep in contact with me. I get along with Aquariuses. There's only one Aquarius I think that I had a problem with, um, but that was it. Not that he was like toxic. The guy was pretty cool up until I found out he was separated. I mean, being separated is no issue, but I don't want to get with anybody that still has like some sort of legal tie to their ex. Like, I want you to be completely done, but that's me. Anyways, Spirit Soul was in honest on how he feels about me. Honestly, was he honest about how he felt? Knight of Swords is here. Was he honest about it? 4 cards at the top. Was he? 1, 2, 3. 5 of Swords, Magician, 10 of Pentacles, Death. 5 of Swords is a no. That does talk about like there being like some sort of lie. Like something here that was purposely misconstrued here. And maybe that was because he may have been feeling like really anxious. I don't know what that discussion was about here, but let's see here. I don't know if he lied about wanting to create something long term or wanting things to end or whatever it is alongside that, or wanting to at least build. What's 5 of Swords, please? 1, 2, 3. Justice. I mean, about like doing things right. He probably may not have been. I don't know what it was about. If he did lie, why did he lie about about his feelings? Why? 3 cards at the top. 1, 2, 3. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 3 of Wands. He may have lied because maybe he wants a new start or wanted some sort of opportunity here. So thought if he sounded direct, things could go someplace. That's confusing. I'm sorry. Let me pull these back. Again, if he did lie, why? 3 cards at the top. 1, 2, 3. Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands, the Fool. Okay. It sounds like to try and get himself out of something quickly because he may have been feeling like really overwhelmed, so he wanted to do something to free himself. So the answer to your question, I don't think he was telling the truth. I don't think he was honest. I said no. Let me check again. He said he had anxiety and was nervous to tell me that he feels some type of way about me. Well, that's why I'm gonna check because like I'm not too sure about it being a no, and I'm not too sure about it being a yes. Let's see here. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Was he telling the truth? Was in telling the truth? Was he? 1, 2, 3. No, 4 of Cups. Like, there's the anxiety part. Let me see this. Was some of what he was saying the truth? Was some of what he was saying the truth? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Was some of what he was saying the truth? 1, 2, 3. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Was some of what he was saying the truth? 1, 2, 3 here. Yes, King of Cups. So part of it was he was sincere about it. He was honest, but the other part he was lying about. Okay, so that explains that. All right, then. Okay. Then if that's the case, why didn't he just tell her the complete truth? Okay, I'm getting tired of these cards. Nothing wrong with them. It's just my hands. Okay. Again, why? 5 cards at the top. 5 cards at the top. Why didn't he just tell her the complete truth? Why not? 5 cards at the top. Why not? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I know exactly what to do. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else. 2 of Pentacles. Why? Temperance. He may have been feeling like really unsure. King of Wands. 9 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles, I see. He may have been feeling about maybe like really unsure about how to fully relay to you how he felt or fully relay the truth. And of course he was nervous and maybe he was a bit emotionally off here, a little off balance. And with the King of Wands, maybe a bit in his ego, or it could also be because like he is a bit passionate about you. And maybe the other parts of it was maybe like disappointment about investments, or not sure about if he were to tell you everything, how he felt, how it would all like pay out in the end. Tell me about 2 of Pentacles, please. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Wands. Yeah, give me 1 second. Now this thing's saying it's gonna die. Alright. back. All right. He was lying about having feelings for me. Then he's, I mean, let's see here, because like like I asked before, like some of it was the truth. So if it's like that, like, I mean, one scenario that I think I can think of when it comes to that is, let's see, like, he's saying like, oh, I'm really, really falling for you, when in reality it's just infatuation. So like, in reality, like, oh, I like you, but to say like I'm really falling for you is like saying like I'm falling in love, and that would be the lie. Like there's feelings, but he doesn't feel like that type of thing. Not that that's what I'm getting intuitively, but that's like the scenario I can think of. Let's see here. Why is this upside down? Well, let me ask though. Positive part, because I did like I did before. Like he was lying, but like he not everything that he was saying was a lie. But let's see what part. Positive curve, yes. Negative curve for no. Positive curve, yes. Negative curve for no. Was one of the lies that In told was how he felt about her, or him having feelings for her? Was that part of the lie? Positive curve for yes. Negative curve for no. Was that part of the lie? One card, please. 1, 2, 3. No. So he was honest about it. Okay, so did he lie with the words that he used, or how much he actually felt for her, that type of thing? Was it around there? Was that the lie? Like around like how much he felt, and his wording as well too? Positive curve for yes, negative curve for no. Was that the lie? 1, 2, 3. No. Then what was he lying about? All right, so what part was a lie in this? 3 cards on the top. 1, 2, 3. Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Wands. The lie could have been tailored towards changes in the connection, about maybe the future of it, or what direction one wants to take. Specifically speaking, maybe like in terms of him being more stable, more grounded, more committed, or changes in the sense to where maybe he was thinking of going in a different direction for his own benefits. So something around that was a lie. He wasn't lying about his feelings, but there was another part that wasn't, depending on what he fully said. Maybe he was trying to tell me that. Maybe. But I guess he just didn't like tell the complete truth, because maybe he was afraid about like how it would all end. Like how would it pay out in the end for himself. So I don't know, maybe he may have boosted himself up more than he should have. But to answer your question, was he being honest? Yes and no. Like he was, and then he was also lying. So yes and no. You're welcome. Did he call me to end things? I will see. I'll ask her. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Did he do this? Did he call her to end things? Did he? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 1, 2, 3. No. 4 of Pentacles. Then changes his mind. Nah, I think he's just complicated, honestly. night, and thank you. You're welcome. All right, well, I think I'll stop it for the night then. All right. Everybody that came on tonight, everyone have a good night. Bye.